Hi guys, and welcome to this plan with me. So here we are on last week's spread, or this week shall we say really, and I've got myself a post-it note and I'm basically jotting down all the little admin tasks that I'm going to be pushing over to this week. My first week of MRCOG prep was intense. A lot of the stuff really goes back to first principles, so you're basically having to recap content that you probably did in like A-level chemistry, and I had definitely forgotten a lot of it. So it was definitely challenging, and it was quite difficult to balance with the MSRA prep. So I've made some changes to how I'm going to go about this week to make things a bit easier. So I've gone in with one of my Tombow brush pens, and I'm just writing in all my workouts for the week. Now we're going in with a Staedtler fine liner, and I'm just drawing in my water tracker. I'm really trying to encourage myself to drink more water because I am terrible at this. So I've drawn in 4 circles to kind of colour in to make myself drink like 500 mils a day to get up to 2 litres. And now we're actually writing in all the little admin tasks from the previous week. Again, I'm using one of the Staedtler fine liners. For those of you who don't know, this is a personal planner. I've been using them for years and years, and I am a massive fan. They are amazing. That section that I was just writing in was actually a meal planning section. When I lived away from home, it was used a lot more. Now I don't really use it, so I've just extended my to-do list into that section. And now let's move on to actual revision session stuff. So I've just opened up Notion, which basically is the software that I'm using, and it has all my revision notes on it, and also the master to-do list with all the little subtopics that I want to cover. So I think tomorrow it looks like I'm going to be doing some genetics and also some embryology, I think I wrote down. I'm trying to basically allocate slightly lighter topics on the days that I do MSRA prep on, because I found it really difficult to do all 3, especially when the topics were quite heavy. So Tuesday tends to be my anatomy and physiology day at the moment, so I'm trying to find a anatomy topic that isn't too heavy that I can do with MSRA prep. I think I went with the venous system in the end, it looks like. And now I'm looking for some physiology. And I think I've written down that I'll be covering the lymphatic system. So Wednesday will be my last day of MSRA prep for the week. For those of you who don't know, the reason why I'm cutting down on MSRA prep time is because the MSRA basically only counts for 25% of the points you get for your ST1 application. So it doesn't actually have a massive impact on your application. You're better off kind of, spending more time on interview prep and stuff, for example, rather than kind of spending, like your basically your entire life doing MSRA prep. It's definitely more important for GP trainees because they can basically bypass the interview if they score really highly on the MSRA. And now we're moving over to our pure MRCOG days, so I'm making the topics a little bit heavier now because I don't have to do the MSRA stuff. So it looks like I've scheduled some pathology. I'm really not liking pathology, I hate it so much at the moment. This is actually the moment that I realised that I completely forgot about the microbiology chapter, so that's a bit awkward. So I'm going to have to go back and add it to my master list of topics. And now we're going on to the final day of the week, where I'll be covering some pharmacology and finally braving medical statistics, which I've been avoiding for far too long. So I think I decided to go over some research methodology because I am somewhat familiar with it. And that basically brings us to the end of this Plan of Me video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you had a lovely Sunday, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!